And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And some space opens as he's brought down. Following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On one, ready?
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Brown. Oh, the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Complete to Marquise Brown. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. Throwing now, Mahomes. Forced out wide, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Charlie Jones now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. Stop.
Here's a designed run. He takes off, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here we go, here we go.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
7, Chiefs 3. Evan McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Yellow. What? What's that?
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now, Mahomes. Out to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can't stop.
Now, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. 180.
Second down, Burrow. Quickly, this one out to Chase. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
The 4th down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And the lead holds steady at 4.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gun. Got. Wide 80. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Back to throw. Burrow. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Bengals.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Here, 11 mighty. 180. Race up. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And we're going to get this all the way down inside.
Just so you're aware, you can't keep having your halfback lined up at wide receiver over and over and over times and only like 15 offensive plays. I'm just saying, whenever but also you're running like 4 and 5 wide receivers. If you look at the rule book, it states that you have to mix your plays up, and you're coming out in 4 and 5 wide receivers, which it's saying 3 wide receivers, but you're putting your halfback out as a wide receiver, so that counts. So you're not mixing your plays up. You're just running wide open, wide fly plays, and you do realize that you have to sub in your halfbacks. You can't run with the same halfback the whole time.
The 5.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brown, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
I'm fine, ready?
Hira. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Gun, gun.
Tight end
Stop.
motioning left.
Start. Wide 80. Start.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Cincinnati.
Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it. He may get
It's not that you're subbing the halfback at wide receiver. You're calling a play where the halfback is lined up as a wide receiver.
In the world, he's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And
no, you don't have to sub him out. You just can't run it over and over and over and over like you were doing. You ran like 5 plays almost back to back to back where your halfback was at a wide receiver spot. Like the touchdown that you threw, that was to your wide receiver. And I brought my linebacker inside. And when I brought my linebacker inside, your running back was the furthest man out on the field. He wasn't lined up at running back. He was lined up as wide receiver. Do you see what I'm saying?
Round now to return it.
You can't you have to mix your plays up. You're calling like you ran 5 or 6 shotgun plays in a row. You can't do that. Like I'm calling pistol, I'm calling shotgun, I'm calling I formation, I'm calling Maryland formation. I'm subbing my halfback in and out. And you're just coming out going 4 and 5 wide, going, oh, I'm throwing the ball, I'm throwing the ball, I'm throwing the ball. Even though it's saying 3 wide, you have a tight end on the field and a halfback on the field, but they're spread out like a wide receiver. You can't do that. That won't fly in this league, brother. But if you have the rules open, the rules state that. The rules state it. I'm not stating nothing that the rules don't say.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
the drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look.
And he's into the end zone. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. As complete left side to Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on
That's
the
his
play.
third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush, having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner. They're able to stop him short of the first down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes Worthy to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Yellow. Where's it?
They'll start with an option play to the right. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
On the carry is P-Rob. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Hey, man, look, I know you said you read the rules, but you're either running 5 wide or you're running a power formation. The rules clearly state you can't do that. It says mix your plays up. You're running tight, you're running power formation, or you're running spread. You have to mix it up. Have you noticed that I've run pistol, that I've run shotgun, that I've run single back, that I've run I formation? If you use the Bengals playbook, you can't tell me that it's just 5 wide and power formation. You can't tell me that. Yeah, but then you're running. Then you're going to a power like everybody on the line of scrimmage except Jamar Chase. You can't do that. I mean, I get it. It's a test game. You ain't never played in this league before. I'm giving you rules. The reason I'm one of the ones that gives the test games is because I know the rules like the back of my hand. You, what I'm telling you is you can't come out in a power formation, power formation, power formation. It don't matter if you're running or passing, you're coming out in the same formation. Like I said, if you notice, I'm coming out in pistol, shotgun, I formation, split back, Maryland. I'm mixing it up. You're running. You have basically ran 3 formations the whole game. So we're talking about 2.5 quarters. You've either ran shotgun or power formation. I'm just telling you, in this league, that won't work. You won't last a month. I mean, but you're saying I'm not doing that yet. This game is recorded. I'm going to show this to the rest of the commissioners and show them this is what I see. This is so. I mean, I'm not the final decision, but I have a lot of say in who gets in and who don't. If you're going to play by the rules, you told me I have the rules open. Well, if you have the rules open, you see that you have to mix your play calling up, and you're not doing that. I mean, I hadn't even looked at your. Let's see, because I think. Yeah, like right now, you're breaking FPR by you have 4 wide receiver catches, 2 by Chase, 2 by Lovelace, but yet you have 3 tight end and 2 halfback catches. That's 5. You're breaking that FPR. You can't have more tight end halfback catches than you do wide receiver catches. I mean, and that's you're saying it's. I'm telling you, it's the formations you're running. That's why you're doing that. That's why we have those rules in place. Because you're running a formation where your halfback is out there catching passes, and we have a rule against that. Not that he can't catch passes, but if the game ended right now, you are breaking FPR. I just want you to understand. Do you understand that? I mean, you're so far. You have broke almost every rule as far as formation and pass catching by players that we have.
Down by Nick Bolton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.